Well, welcome to another session on Strategic Leadership Principles. And today I want to speak to you about perseverance. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. And someone once said, perseverance is the little difference that makes the big difference between those who achieve success and those who don't. Now, Dr. Martin Luther King and Dr. Nelson Mandela are leaders who symbolize the spirit of inspirational perseverance to build a lasting legacy. These men who were not willing to wait around to see what the future would bring. They had a dream for a better world, and with perseverance helped shape that future. Their perseverance in the face of defeat and commitment to achieve their impossible dream, as well as their ability to inspire others, has become a standard of perseverance to leaders around the world. Their determination and perseverance and self-sacrifice for the good of others were demonstrated in their willingness to take personal risks. Martin Luther King was jailed, beaten, and eventually assassinated. On the other hand, the achievements of Nelson Mandela and Impossible Dream required an epic struggle involving great hardship and harassment and enduring 27 years of imprisonment. Now, the author Napoleon Hill said, "Effort is only fully realized, its reward, after a person refuses to quit." Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela were leaders who refused to quit, no matter how hopeless things appeared, nor how far away the realization of their impossible dream seemed to be. Now, there's a Chinese proverb that says this: "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trial." The wonderful gem of the legacy of equality that Dr. Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela epitomized was achieved through perseverance. Both leaders' perseverance enabled them to look beyond their immediate problems and daunting obstacles, to achieve what seemed to be the impossible dream. Both leaders were and still are a pillar of strength for those who struggle against opposition and obstacles to build a lasting legacy that will make the world a better place. In John Bunyan's immortal classic Pilgrim's Progress, we have the story and life and journey to heaven of a man called Christian. Throughout the journey, he's beset by all types of problems and obstacles, and on one occasion he's confronted with his arch enemy Apollo, the dragon, Satan. The two immediately engage in an epic battle. Now, in the conflict, Apollo rushes on Christian, throwing darts as thick as hail at him. Though he defends himself valiantly against the onslaught, Christian is hit. 3 darts find their mark. He suffers a head wound, a hand wound, and a foot wound. In spite of these setbacks, Christian bravely fights on for more than half a day. However, weakened by the wounds, he stumbles and falls, and his sword is knocked from his hand by Apollo. Apollo, seeing Christian's predicament, takes hold of the opportunity and lunges forward to kill him with a final blow. But Christian, though unable to extract himself from his fallen position, reaches out his hand for his two-edged sword, seizes it, and quoting from Micah 7:8 said, "Rejoice not against me, my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise." Christian then gives one deadly thrust into Apollo's chest. Apollo roars a hideous roar, spreads his dragon-like wings, and retreats. Now, Nelson Mandela said, "The greatest glory in our living lies not in falling, but in rising every time we fall." Building a lasting legacy will often require 21st century leaders to face extreme hostilities, daunting obstacles. It may mean carrying on in the face of defeat and gathering up one's strength one more time to champion the cause. Building a lasting legacy won't happen overnight, but it will happen through perseverance. Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 says this on perseverance: "Seeing therefore we have this ministry, as we have received, we faint not." Look at those words, "we faint not." It means that in spite of all the difficulties and obstacles that Paul and his colleagues faced, they never lost heart. No amount of discouragement could stop Paul and his team from performing their ministry. You know, some people serve Christ with despair and they expect failure to follow. But not Paul and his colleagues. They were energetic and brave men bent on the purpose of seeing the gospel spread throughout the known world. They laid hold of God with a divine energy that would not quit. What kept Paul from being a quitter? He had a purpose. He said, seeing therefore we have this ministry. A purpose is the fuel of persistence. A firm conviction of the purpose of his mission kept Paul going. Purpose is what keeps a leader and those with whom they have partnered with going. Thank you so much for listening to us. May God bless you today. Amen.